today did a makeup tutorial on this look right here. It is a daytime appropriate smoky eye, and I wanted to do something with nice, fresh, dewy skin because spring and summer is coming up, and dewy skin looks really pretty during the spring and summer. So this is the look that I created for you guys. It's daytime friendly, but you can also wear it into the night as well. No false lashes or anything like that, so it's very easy to recreate. I hope you guys enjoy, and I will talk to you when this tutorial is done. I'm going to start off with primer, and today for primer I'm going to be using this one by Glossier. It is their priming moisturizer. It's a hydrating primer, and I love it because it actually makes your skin feel plumper as you press it in. You want to like apply it all over your face. It's a moisturizing primer, so you can put it all over all of your skin, even if you particularly only put primer in like your T-zone or something. I would suggest putting this all over your entire face, because it just makes your skin feel so good. It makes your skin feel pillowy and plump, and it actually is very hydrating, and I really like it. And it feels better the more that you really massage it into your skin and get it in there. So just blending that in. For foundation today, I'm going to be mixing L'Oreal True Match Lumi. This is in the shade W3, and L'Oreal True Match, this is in the shade W4. I still have the remnants of a fake tan on, so I'm just going to work with it and try to use a little bit of a darker foundation. So I'm going to be mixing the two of these together to make a shade that most matches my skin. So I've got the two of them on the back of my hand. I'm just taking the end of a makeup brush to swirl them together, and I'll rub it on my skin, and then just pick it up with my fingers and apply it, and then buffing it in with my beauty blender, or bumping it in. I guess technically this would be considered bumping it in. To be using the Anastacio Concealer, and this is in the shade 2.0. So I'm just going to pick this up on my ring finger, and I'm going to apply it under my eyes. And just tap it in. And then the corners of my nose, because I have a little bit of redness. Just going to again take my beauty blender to tap this in so that it's nice and blended out. For eye primer today, I'm going to be using the Milani eyeshadow primer. This is in Nude, and it's pretty much just a dupe for the Urban Decay Original. It turns clear once you've blended it out on your lids. So I'm just going to apply this to both of my eyelids, as well as on the lower lash line, because we are going to be putting shadows there. I'm going to start off with this shadow by Bare Minerals. It's in the shade Sensation. I've picked this up on a fluffy brush from Makeup Addiction. It's called the Blender. And I'm just going to press this onto my lid and blend it up into the crease. Using a blending brush because I want this to be a softer application. If you use something flat, you're gonna have a more intense color deposit on your lid. So I'm using a blending brush because I want it to be soft. Alright, now I'm going in with the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, and here's the palette. I'm going in with this shade right here and a Morphe M412. And I'm going to apply this into the crease. Not on the lid, just right in the crease, right on top of Sensation. And this is a Zoeva 227, and I'm just going to blend this right here out. Just back and forth so that there's less of a harsh line. My Lorac Pro 2, I'm going to be taking the shade Rosé and Mocha, mixing the two together on a Morphe M333. It's just a kind of a fat, dense, flat shadow brush. And I'm just going to put that on my lid. And then go back in with that Zoeva 227 and just blend out that edge so that the line between the crease and the lid isn't too harsh. So now for the lower lash line, I'm going to start off with a pencil. This is by Bare Minerals, and it's in the shade Timeless. Oh crap, what did I do? It's in the shade Timeless Taupe. Outer corner and pull it in. I'm going back in with that Lorac Pro 2, and we're going to take the shade Chrome and put that right on top of the taupe. Real Techniques detailer brush. I'm going to put that on top of the liner and just smudge it out. I'm going to be taking Mary Lou Manizer from the Balm on a Real Techniques setting brush, and I'm just going to barely tap the top of the bristles into the highlight, and I'm just going to lightly put that on the brow bone. If you want to use a smaller blending brush, then you can. I'm just concentrating the product on the tips of the bristles so that I don't, you know, pull it down lower and lose definition. So I'm going to set the face with MAC Mineralize Skinfinish and the finisher. This is from Makeup Addiction. This powder is still slightly a little bit too dark for me. So what I'm going to do is just tap this onto all of the foundation to set all of that. And a little bit on the forehead as well. But for under my eyes, because I don't want to lose that brightening effect, I'm going to use a lighter powder under there. So for under my eyes, with, I'm going to set the under eyes with Banana from Anastasia. And I am picking this up on a Bare Minerals tapered blush brush. And I'm just going to lightly put the banana powder under my eyes where I have that concealer. To bronze up my skin, I'm going to be using this bronzer. It's by Gorgeous Cosmetics, and it is in the shade Endless Summer. Endless Summer. It's in the shade Endless Summer. I thought it had a different name. But I'm picking this up on an angled brush, and this one is by Studio M. To lightly, the usual, give light definition and warm up the skin a bit. So bring it in a little on the cheeks. Bring it around the hairline. I have all those annoying baby hairs. And on the forehead. Down the sides of the nose to give definition to my nose. And you can bring it down on the neck as well. And my new favorite highlighting combination is to mix these two highlighters. This is Mary Lou Manizer from the Balm, and this is the Galactic Face Glow in the shade Bronze. And you can mix and match them. You can use more of one or more of the other. And I just always apply it with the Real Techniques setting brush. So what I do is I just dip a little into Mary Lou Manizer, dip some into the Face Glow, back and forth, tap off excess, and apply it to the high points of your face. Just in a swirly motion, and then you can just kind of like hit all of this and get a really nice glow. And you can bring a little bit up here. So just keep applying. And if you don't want as much highlighter, you don't have to use as much, but just do it to your own liking. On my cheeks, I'm going to apply a blush. This is Birthday Suit. It's by ColourPop. It's one of their new Super Shock blushes. To the apples of my cheeks, just lightly. Roll rosy pink. So for liner, I'm going to tightline the top lash line. Sorry, I'm going to tightline the top lash line. I'm not going to use any on the lower waterline though. That I'm using is from Gorgeous Cosmetics, and it is in the shade Carbon Black. It's a kohl pencil. Tightline my top lash lines. For mascara, I'm going to use Maybelline Lash Sensational, and this is in the waterproof version. And I'm just going to do a couple coats of this on the top lashes and then one coat on the bottom. You could pop some fake lashes on if you want it to be a little bit more dramatic, but I'm going to skip lashes today and just do mascara. Lips, I'm going to start off by lining with Brink. This is by ColourPop. Them out. Oh, I just totally messed up on this one. And then for a gloss, I'm going to be using this one. It's by NYX and it's called Angel Food Cake. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I will have product links, information, all of that will be located down below as always. And don't forget to come follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I will have those linked down below as well. Leave some comments so that we can talk to each other, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys!